Shannon, Mari, and we are Pooch Resort and Rescue. Right now we run a boarding and adoption centre here in Medella Terrace. We're in the process of building a new resort over in Koompong, which is 1.5 hours away from here. And we have currently 80 dogs there, actually more like 100 now. And we have 40 more here. From a young age, my parents and I always had dogs around in our bungalow. When we moved to Australia when I was 8, again, I was used to having a dog around. I never forgot about the strays. When we went out to eat and we saw skinny stray cats and dogs begging, it would always stay with me, and it would make my heart hurt.
When we met, she was just beginning to start this place, beginning to build this place, and there were only a few pens that side. There was no running water, there was no electricity, so she probably had about 20 dogs at home. I just thought, wow, this is one hell of an undertaking.
If you live in Malaysia, you understand there's not many safe spaces for dogs and owners to go and enjoy themselves. What we want to do is create that safe space for people in Koompong. It wasn't until we went to see a holistic practitioner, and I hope she won't mind me mentioning her name, Dr. Susanna over in Tamantuan. She explained to us, which makes perfect sense, and I don't know why it took me so long to realize this, but she explained to us that the natural biology of a dog is to eat fresh meat. And the light bulb just went off in my head, thinking, well, that makes perfect sense. I mean, why are we feeding dogs dried and commercially prepared food when biologically what's appropriate for them is fresh meat, a little bit of veg, hardly any grain at all, and then we use all the other supplements to help the digestibility. The Medella Coconut Oil has just been a godsend for us because we could never afford before to use organic coconut oil in our raw. It's just far too pricey, but the benefits are astounding. It's great to boost immunity, it's antibacterial, it's fantastic for the skin and the eyes. I mean, there's nothing that really you can't do with it. Volunteers and customers who come in, they always remark on how little our dogs' coats smell. And we only bathe them once a month. And most owners will bathe their dogs religiously, like every few days or once a week, or because of the smell. So we notice that their fur and their ears smell a lot less. We hardly have dogs with any skin problems. We hardly have dogs that catch the flu or kennel cough or are sick. So it certainly boosted their immune systems, and we hardly have dogs that experience any digestive issues. At the moment, the most pressing cause for us is finishing our building in Koompong. Until we get the funds to finish that, we will have to run and sustain 2 locations, which, as you can imagine, is very, very stressful, not just in terms of time, but expensive, to maintain the 2 places too. So number 1 is you can visit us on www.fundly.com. That's fundly.com. If you'd rather give other things, apart from money, we need apple cider vinegar for the dogs, organic apple cider vinegar for the dogs. We also use cod liver oil. Scott's is the brand that we buy. Those would be our 2 regular expenses, along with Medella Coconut Oil. So you can find that at any good retailer, and that is something that we put into the dog's food every day. And these are our 3 supplements that we have to have. Our dream is that we can create a centre where everyone can come with their mongrels, their purebreds, their one-eyed dogs, their 3-legged dogs, and feel like they're at home. Feel like they could be anywhere else in the world that accepts dogs as part of the family. And for one short space in time, that can be theirs. That's what we want to create.